Irene has been living on this hillside all her life. And now she refuses to leave. The neighborhood had been evacuated the night before, but Irene has come back, slowly and all on her own. Please tell them to throw some water in my house. I want to go in. Police and a firefighter are arguing with the old lady. You must come with us. It's too dangerous, they say. This is my house. Let me go in. I'm not leaving. But in the end, the police wins, of course. Down the road, a group of volunteers is fighting a heroic battle. They have commandeered an ancient truck and are trying to save their neighborhood with one fire hose, a lot of muscle power and desperation. But small fires are constantly rekindling on the hillside of this protected nature reserve, part of the green lung of Athens. The place is on fire. We lost the most precious piece of Athens. We grew up here. We're hurting and crying because of this catastrophe. Further up, the professionals have moved in and a small rescue operation gets underway. One of the volunteers has hurt his leg climbing up the steep terrain. Meanwhile, outside help has arrived from France, Israel, Bulgaria and other European countries. Here, it's Cypriot firefighters trying to shoulder the burden. The situation is really difficult. It's tragic. We work together and help our Greek colleagues. We face a much worse situation here than we had expected. Where the firefighters came too late, there is total devastation. Volunteers are battling on with shovels to extinguish the stubborn flames. A disaster, they're burning our country. This was a virgin forest and they burned it. It's so sad. Not only is the forest gone here, the animals are suffering. Somebody left this donkey when fleeing the area. Neighbors are now trying to help. His owner left it behind here to die from the fire. Thousands of animals have already died in these flames. In a few weeks, the fires may be gone, but it's going to take decades for these hills to heal again. People getting increasingly angry, and they are really battling. I mean, I've never seen so many volunteers out. Whole neighborhoods have come out. Everybody who can carry a hose or a shovel or a hoe is trying to climb up on those hillsides and sort of extinguish the fires. They're really stubborn because the forest floor has burned and there is so much burnable material there that it just comes up again and just rekindles all the time, as we have seen. And it is really desperate. And the more people fight, the more angry and, of course, the more sad they get. It is a really difficult situation. Overall, it has become a bit better because the government has doubled the number of firefighters in the area from 400 to 800. And they have, during the day yesterday, made a big difference. They have brought the fires under control, at least, so they're not raging anymore sort of and jumping into new neighborhoods. They're keeping the flames in place, but still, it's not over yet. It's still ongoing, particularly in other parts of the Greek mainland, where in one area 70% of the forest and of the whole area has burned down. People there are in utter despair.